Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. What's going on, everybody? It's another beautiful day here. So, today is all about a clear vision. A clear vision changes everything. What does this mean? So, having a vision basically means you having the ability to be able to see into the future and plan ahead, plan into the future, right? Being able to say, you know what, this present moment, I'm right here, right now. But this is what I want to be as time goes by. This is what I want the future to be, to look like, you know, having vision. You visualize the things you want. The person you are right now can always transform and evolve into being that being you want it to be. Now, why am I talking about why am I saying a clear vision changes everything? Reason I'm saying this is because a lot of times people have evolved in a way that their ability to think, their ability to sit down, reflect, and plan and visualize what they need to have does not exist. Maybe it's there at a very minimal level, but on a grand scale, it doesn't exist. Now, we might argue about this going back and forth and say, yeah, I have a vision, you have a vision, I have these plans that I want to achieve, but plans without believing whether it's going to work out causes conflict, right? A vision without a strong desire to achieve it is not going to evolve into fruition, right? Now, one can say that, okay, I want to do ABCD, right? This is what I want to do, ABCD. Wishful dreaming, right? You wish for certain things, but you doubt that it might happen, or you just wish for things without taking the necessary actions for it to come to life. I learned from a mentor that when you start getting into the habit of evolving, because yesterday's video I talked about how to become a different person, you have to completely dissolve yourself and evolve into a new being, which basically means you get rid of your old habits and adapt new habits. You you train yourself, you teach yourself, you learn from the mistakes. You find mentors who can guide you so that you can evolve into a better being. Because the definition of insanity, again, is, as someone said, doing the same thing over and over again to achieve a different result. How are you going to achieve a different result if you're trying to evolve into a person or something using the same sets of problems, right? The habits you've already created over time is what caused you to be where you want to be. Now, to transform and evolve into the new being, you have to change all that, right? You have to change all that by adapting new habits, new behaviors, learning new skills, right? Now, brings me back to the vision. The vision you have, and for you to achieve that vision, you have to have that alignment, right? You need to learn how to say, this is the vision that I have, right? This is what I want to achieve into the future. Is it possible? Is it doable? A lot of time, doubt has so much strength over our minds. We allow our minds to be infiltrated by doubt. Now, when you ask that question, is it possible? It absolutely is possible, and absolutely is not possible. Somebody once says, whether you think you can or you can't, you're absolutely right. Now, whichever path you choose is what's going to be right. If you believe that is not achievable, that vision that you have in your mind, it's not going to be achievable. If you believe that that vision is achievable, then it absolutely means you're going to be able to achieve it, right? So think about it again. Both if both thoughts are true, if both thoughts are true, which one would you rather choose? Right? If both thoughts are true, does it not give you a glimpse into the future and how much power you have over yourself and how much power you have over the creativity or creation or your ability to create things? Doesn't that answer that question for you? Right? Again, Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Whether you think you can do something, whether you think you cannot do something, all these options are presented before you. You get to choose which one you think it is. And it only takes you a split second. Choice comes in forms of thoughts. You allow your mind to think that, yes, I believe this is doable. I believe this is not doable. I believe this vision is achievable. I believe this vision is not achievable. Right? This audio I was listening to says, once you begin to believe and align yourself with that thing you want in the future, you align yourself with that goal, you begin to feel the emotions of being into the future as if that thing has already happened, right? You begin to operate as if you've already achieved that goal. And guess what? The universe will have no choice but to present you that thing which you so much desire and which you so much requested and demanded that you want to have it. It's going to have it. The how, which again they say, the how is going to present itself. You find ways of the how to get there, the how to do it, the what to do will come along as you try to get there. Right? Now the choice all comes down to you. How easy is it going to be able to visualize such a thing, to have that clear vision, right? And be in that vision in the future, experience that vision, feel that vision, act as though you already achieved that vision, and then come back to the present and see how big of a difference it is, right? It's almost like playing a video game. You play a video game, you fail, and then you reset the game, you start again, you try it again. But the next time you do it, you realize that you're much better and you're winning, because you're going to realize that, oh, I made a mistake here. Now I got to do this thing this way, right? And then when you play the second round, you get to the next step somewhat. You make more mistakes and you're like, oh, I made a mistake here. Now round number 3, you're much better. Same thing with life. Every day that God has given you is a chance for you to reset, is a chance for you to reflect back on the day after and realize that, oh, this is where you made a mistake. This is where I made a mistake. So this new day that I've been given today, I'm not going to repeat those same mistakes. I'm going to try my best to do much better so that I get to the next level, right? So you keep doing that and doing that every day, day in, day out, so that you're not repeating those same mistakes. And that is how you begin to transform yourself from, the bad habit guy to the good habit guy, the bad habit lady to the good habit lady, right? Evolution, you evolve, right? You assess yourself, you reflect, you review you every single day, right? Most people don't take the time to do that, unfortunately, which is sad, of course, right? Most people tend not to look back and reset that button the next day. Most people don't play that video game, right? The video game of life. It's almost like it's all a game. Like the blueprint is already out there. The people who have come before us, they've already done all these things. So why are we not tapping into the mistakes they've made? Why are we not tapping into or looking into how they operated to achieve desired results? And why don't we copy that blueprint and implement it? Now, it's easy for me to sit here and say, yeah, you need to do this, you need to do that. Try and think this way, try and think that way to get this and that, right? Now, if your mind has been conditioned, say, for 10, 20, 30 years to operate in a certain way, it's going to take a very long time to be able to change your mind, change your habits, and transform into the new being. Now, what I want to put out here is this. You have a choice. Understand that the time we have is limited, right? The time we have is not guaranteed. And to think that, hey, I have this many days or this many years, or this many decades to achieve the thing that I want to achieve, there's no guarantee on that. The only guarantee you have is right now, this present moment, today. You have that to be able to execute and apply yourself. Now, if you have 30 years of doing ABCD a certain way, and now all of a sudden you have to evolve to achieve these kind of things, right? That's going to be a little bit tough. Now, my point is, You need to develop a sense of urgency in whatever it is you do, right? You need to find your why. Why are you doing such a thing? What is driving you? And how much time do you have? Of course, nobody knows how much time they have to execute things. But how fast do you want to move, and how fast do you want to apply and evolve and be able to get to that vision that you have for the future? The longer you wait, the less of a guarantee you have. But the faster you move, the more of a guarantee that vision could come to life. Right? Time is of the essence. Develop a sense of urgency when trying to execute things. Yeah. I always talk about these two young boys in the 90s. When you look at someone like Tupac, the thing he achieved at the age of 25, is it? Yeah. His legacy lives on, right? Because he was able to just apply himself. By the time he was 25, he had already done so much that whatever he left a footprint in this world, right? 20 years later, people still talk about him. People still enjoy his fruits, right? And he never knew that. He didn't know how much time he had, right? But he was able to have that sense of urgency and execute things. Now ask yourself, how soon do you want to execute? How soon do you want that vision to come to life? And how much of a footprint do you want to leave here? How much of a footprint? Right? You got to ask yourself that. And how big is your why? How big is your why? Now, a clear vision changes everything. Now it's up to you with this information that you got here today, right? It's up to you to decide. Now, I have this image here of the human brain. By the way, I I got this image from ChatGPT. If you haven't jumped on the AI trend yet, just understand that ChatGPT is a tool that can allow you to do so many things, right? So learn how to use it, evolve, make your life easy, because this has made my life easy in so many ways. It can make your life easy too in so many ways, right? So if you need more information, just let me know, comment below. But go find out info about ChatGPT, find out how to use it, find out how it's going to help you, whether in business, at home, in whatever way you want it. But anyway, I created this image here using ChatGPT, and I just wanted to share with you guys the power you have within your mind. You have the ability to engineer this kind of cosmic connection here. Yeah. You have the ability to be able to tap into the unlimited resources just by using your mind, because you just have to sit down, close your eyes, develop that habit of being able to visualize and discipline yourself so that you can concentrate, right? Make this a way of life. Make this something that you do every day. And you're going to see so much transformation. As I said earlier today, that being in the present, being in the future moment, and feeling the emotions as if you've already achieved those things, experiencing the things you are trying to visualize, and acting as though you already have those things, then coming back to the present moment. Right? It's almost like you have a do over again, but the how is going to present itself as time goes. Obviously, of course, you can't just sit there and expect things to happen. You have to take proactive approach and do activities that will lead you there. But you worry less about the how. What's more important is you being able to allow yourself to believe without any doubt. You being able to allow yourself to see that clear goal, that vision clearly, feeling those emotions as if they've already happened. That's where the magic is. That's where the secret is. So if you're not doing that and you want to achieve a certain things, know that, hey, you're not on the right path. It's a good thing that you're trying, right? But eventually you need to discipline yourself to be able to feel those emotions. Right? Sometimes it's almost like people get lucky. You work really hard, you are consistent with with the hard work you do, and you find yourself getting to that place because you work so hard. That's the hardest way. But the easiest way is just to think about it, visualize it, allow yourself to feel those feelings. And then now when you get to do the hard work, the work is going to seem easier because it's like you have a second chance to do it again. Just like the video game you play, you have a chance to reset and have the next game present itself. Just like you have today, You have tomorrow again. If you're lucky, you press that and then get a chance to reset and carry on. Right? This is all opportunities that present itself for you. And having this image, me sharing this image here, I just wanted to show you guys that your mind, right? Your mind has that ability to think, to go beyond. The moment you learn to use your mind, the moment you learn to use your brain, then you're going to realize that, right? So this is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment below, let me know what you guys' thoughts are. And I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. I'm trying to push myself. I am pushing myself to shoot a video every single day till the end of the year. And I'm putting this out to the universe, right? So let's see how this goes. I strongly believe I'll be disciplined enough to be able to do that. Shoot every day till the end of the year. Then in 2025, when I look back at this video, I'll be like, wow, what a day, right? How amazing that day was. And yeah, so thanks again, everybody, for watching this. I'll speak to you guys real soon. Stay blessed. Go out there and set your vision, set a clear vision, right? Feel those things you want in the future. Make it real. Act as though you already have those things, and you'll be surprised at how things will turn out. So thanks again, ladies and gentlemen. I'll speak to you all in my next video. This is Felix, and I'm out. Cheers.